This video is covering Understanding and Using English Grammar, 5th edition. We're in chapter 10, page 191. We're looking at section 10.3, expressing past ability. As you know, to express ability, we have two modals, can and to be able to. In the past, if I'm talking about a past ability, I can use the past of can, could, or the past tense of the to be verb was or were able to. Let's look at some examples. Example A, I can speak Farsi. That's now. Example B, I could speak Farsi 10 years ago. Example C, I am able to speak Farsi. Example D, in the past, I was able to speak Farsi 10 years ago. If we're talking about a single action in the past, affirmative, we can use was or were able to, or we will use the simple past. Could is not typically used in these situations. Let's look at an example. E, Maya was able to do well on her exam. This is a single action. She took the exam. She took one exam, finished it. She was able to do well. Or we would use the past simple. Maya did well on her exam. We would not say, last week, Maya could do well on her exam. We do not typically use the modal could in this situation where it's one action or one single past event. We would just use the past simple. Maya did well on her exam, or she passed the exam. She got a good grade. Past simple. For the negative, both verbs are possible. Maya couldn't do well on the test, or Maya wasn't able to do well on the test. Okay, let's look at some examples. We want to choose the correct verb. In some cases, both verbs are correct. Okay, let's do number one together. I tried to call you yesterday, but I wasn't able to reach you, but I couldn't reach you. What do you think? Which one is possible, or are both possible? I tried to call you yesterday, but I wasn't able to reach you, but I couldn't reach you. They're both possible. Now stop the video, read through 2 and through 8, and select which one of the verbs or both that are possible correct answers. Then restart the video and we'll check our answers together, won't we? Yes. Okay. Okay, you're back. You restarted the video. Good, let's check our answers. Number 2, Sarah missed her bus yesterday, but she was able to call a taxi. Remember, this is a single action in the past. She called a taxi. We do not use could. We can use couldn't, like in number 1, we can use the negative, but for positive, we don't use could. Was able to call a taxi. Number 3, Mozart was able to play multiple music instruments by the age of 6. Mozart could play multiple musical instruments. Okay, past ability, was able to, could. My sister and I tried to make sushi last night, but we weren't able to make it very well, or we couldn't make it very well. We need more practice. Okay, again, negative, past ability, we can use both. Number 5, Jane went shopping for her wedding dress last weekend, but she wasn't able to find the right dress. or she couldn't find the right dress. Negative past ability, we can use both. When I was younger, I was able to speak French. I could speak French, but now I've forgotten most of it. Me too. I studied French for 8 years. I could speak French fairly well. I was able to speak French, but now I've forgotten most of it. Would you mind repeating that? I wasn't able to hear you, or I couldn't hear you. And number 8, I was able to finish my essay last night. Again, we don't typically use could. In this case, if we wanted to say this in a different way, we would use the past simple. I finished my essay last night. Okay. Let's look at a couple of more examples together before we go. Okay. I can speak French a little now, but when I was younger, I could speak French. Past tense of can is could. I am not able to come to your party this weekend. Talk about the future. I am not able to come to your party this weekend. If we're talking about the past, last weekend, I was not able to come to your party last weekend. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment below. I'll try to answer it. Thank you for watching the video.